Hi everybody. As soon as my nose stops running, I will be showing you how to make a bow. Still sick, if you can believe it. Not sick with that thing we're not supposed to talk about because we're being censored, but you know, still kind of gross feeling. I am making a fabric bow today. I am not calling it a rag bow because I feel like rag bows are... I usually have one laying around, you know, because there's so much crap on my desk. There's usually just stuff everywhere. Droopier, the fabric's usually thinner. They're a little bit harder to do, I think. I am using fabric strips. These are 2.5-inch strips from a jelly roll. If you don't know what a jelly roll is, they're made for quilters there because 2.5 inches is a very common size. So a couple years back, fabric companies got wise to the fact that, you know, if we pre-cut these strips, people will buy them, and you could get a whole collection worth of fabric for $20-30 instead of having to buy the whole collection for hundreds of dollars or buying yardage. This was easier. You could go into a store and just pick it up. Anyway, these are all from Walmart after Christmas. I got them when they were, I think the most I paid was like 54 cents because they were pretty reduced already. They weren't terribly expensive even before they were reduced because this is not super great fabric. These are 2.5 pre-cut with pinked edges. The width of fabric is usually 40 to 44. These are probably 42, I would imagine. And I have soaked them in undiluted, what is it called, Stay Flow? The liquid starch that's blue. Easiest way to do it so you don't waste a bunch is to take your strips, put them in like a Ziploc bag, pour the starch on them, massage the bag until they're fully saturated, wring them out. You know, as you're pulling the strips out of the bag, wring them out so you're removing the excess starch, and then keep that bag of starch for however long you're going to need it for. I wouldn't keep it super long because the more you use it, the more color is going to leach out into it, and if you go to do a bunch of light fabrics, you're going to end up staining anything. So anyway, enough babbling. These have been starched. They're not super stiff. They're pretty stiff. I'm going to go back with some just heavy spray starch and spray the back of this. And if you're saying, wow, he is going in with that starch, I am. Because I want this to be pretty heavy. So I'm just ironing this. This is cotton fabric. I'm using the cotton setting. And I'm getting the wrinkles out. Which again, with a rag bow, you wouldn't be too concerned about. But I want the wrinkles out, and I want to dry the starch that I just put on there. And it does already have starch on it. This is just going to give us a little bit more body because I have not found a starch either commercially available or something that I've made, because you can make starch with baking soda, with cornstarch. Diane Gordensky has a really good recipe that I used when I was doing like really heirloom quality stuff and didn't want to be spraying regular starch all over everything, but I have not found anything that by itself gets these fabrics as firm as I want them. Like, I want them to be stiff enough to get up and walk out the room by themselves. So I'm going to stop talking because I am completely out of breath. And I'm going to iron these, and then we're going to come back and I am going to show you how to put this bow together. Okay, now that that's all done and I've talked to my mommy, let's see, where am I? I have some pipe cleaners. I just need one, really. And I'm gonna grab a cable tie because I like to get these extra tight because they're gonna be extra bulky. Okay, I've divided my fabric into prints, I guess. There's 4 different ones. I think the last ones I made had 4. They might have had... No, they had 4 too. And I forgot to mention while I was actually ironing that when you spray these, especially with the darker ones, always iron them right side down because you can get some kind of... I don't really see any on here that I can show you. You can get the starch buildup like little flakies, and it's better to have that on the back than on the front. So let me see which order I want to do these in. I definitely don't want the trucks next to each other, and I don't want the dark colors next to each other. So let's go words, campers. I mean, I know I want to end with this. So, and this is personal preference. Let's see. I'm going to start with this one, and just like any of the other kind of bows, I'll leave a 6-inch tail because these are not going to have giant tails on them. 6-inch tail. And I did some with 6-inch loops. I didn't prefer those because there's not really enough body in these to kind of hold up to that. So I'm doing 5. It's going to give you a nice, thick, fluffy bow. Let's see, can I get 3 out of here? I should be able to get 3 out of here. And I'm not going to let that this is shorter bother me. You know, it's just what it is. Now I ended here, so I'm going to start here. See, this is what I was messing up with before. I think I'm going to start here. Give it a twist. I'm leaving this out like 6 inches. And these are going to be 5. Give it a twist in the middle. Flip it over. Down and twist. Okay, this has kind of migrated a little. What did I do with the cable tie? Did I lose it right in front of me? That never happens. Here it is. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that while I was making this, but this popped out because I don't know. These things drive me crazy. So let's separate tail. So we have a clear spot right there, and give this a good 1-2 smash. This Hulk power. I'm gonna put this, lift it up a little bit, slide under and make sure that I am capturing everything. And then for the next 15 minutes of me trying to get that on here, Wish that I had gotten 10" instead of 8" or 8" or instead of 6", whatever inches these are. Okay, I'm just gonna take this out because I am about had it with those things not sticking in there. Alright, pulling this to the back, I'm gonna look to see where all my twists are. I don't know what's going on with that. And before I tighten this down all the way, pipe cleaner through the back. Keeping that on top of everything else. Oh, mother. Okay. That's why I don't record things live. That's why I don't do live streams. Alright, so it broke, but it's fine. It broke where it was supposed to. If I wanted to, I could slap another one on there, but you know what, we're gonna be okay. I just prefer to have this in the back so I have a little extra something to hang on to, but not a big deal. Alright. Here's our bow. Looks a mess. I've been kind of pre-fluffing these as I'm making them on the bow maker, but because those things don't like to stay where they're supposed to stay, if I pull this too much while it's on the bow maker, it's just going to pop everything out. So just going through, twisting everything at the base. Everything is twisted nicely. Like, see this? How it's fold it over right there and reach right there. Pull it. When you pull it, that's going to pop this up a little bit more. Stripe. So if you're having any trouble with your bows, see, here's another one. Not quite twisted the right way. Twist it the right way. Tug on it. This is fabric. It's not going to rip like ribbon is. You can kind of man handle it, woman handle it, non-binary handle it. But I do like going in here and pulling everything out the right way. So yeah, there you go. That is a pretty nice bow. And it's not, I mean, you can see it's still got movement to it, but it's pretty firm. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you learned something. I hope you didn't hear freaking lawn service that never ends outside. That's gonna be my hell. I'm gonna go to hell, and it's just gonna be me trying to take a nap while somebody's cutting the grass outside. That's it. No torture, nothing. Just me trying to take a nap when somebody's cutting the grass outside. Alright, so enjoy. Look for those after season, or, you know, you could cut your 2.5 inches. I just like these, especially these from Walmart, because they're already pink. So you see there's no strings because they're pinked. So, alright, I will see you guys on Friday, I think. I'm confused with my videos. I'm just trying to film what I can. So, yeah. Bye-bye.